I'll meet you at the other end, or down the beach, across the street, to the place that we always meet. And the car pulls up, it looks like him. A dog jumps out and does a speed. Oh yeah, Johnny's in his office. Johnny's in his office. Well, it's a place to stay a while. The view down there brings a smile to my dime. Johnny's in his office. Well, no appointment needed to be made. I head on down when the sun will fade and the moon comes up, a tide comes in. Johnny's heading out for a swim. Feels like it's always been. Oh, Johnny's in his office. Yeah, Johnny's in his office. Where we're going to try and get a couple of ads, there'll be ads there, no worries, will actually be on the inshore side of where they're going to put the proposed breakwall. The breakwall will be actually offshore of that. So these rocks will probably get blasted out where we're going to get the ads. No appointment needed to be made. I head on down when the sun will fade and the moon comes up. Tide comes in, Johnny's heading out for a swim. It feels like it's always been. Oh, Johnny's in his office. Johnny's in his office.
It was secret, 'cause it was home.
We think that, the umpires have spoken and we participated, and it just seems incredible that they are ignoring all of that.
We listen to the spirit.
To just lose it in a manner that's that seems to be irrational is just deflating for a lot of people. It's deflating for me.
It's an outrageous cost for something that we don't really need when we could get a minor upgrade and get services down here that everybody could use. We need footpaths, we need childcare, there's plenty of other things that we could spend money on instead of the 6 to 10 million that they're saying that they'll need to build something that is really only for a limited amount of people.
We've got documents that show the government has spent over $2 million on this. If you counted all of the inquiries and reviews and all of the wages of the people looking at it.
It's sad to have such a small community, and we're so isolated from everywhere else, to have a big disagreement and argument over something that probably is not needed.
From so long ago.
It's pretty much divided the town. My sister and all of her friends go surfing together, so that really connects us, and it's sort of it's one of the main opportunities in Mallacoota in terms of sport, because it's so far away from everything else. Like, the surfing's what we do.
With this issue, there's been a lot of disempowerment where you do try to teach your kids as they grow up that you should always stand up for a right and wrong. So you sign petitions and you write letters and you say, look, this is what's happening to your kids, and they say, oh, that's really silly. And so you're trying to teach them the difference between right and wrong, and all that's being shown to them is that, no, you don't have to listen, you just go and do what you want. And ultimately that greed and power are the things that push through, that come through in the end. They're the things that win.
This is our home. This all
Well, unfortunately for the Life Saving Club, it could very well be the end of it. A number of people who, the volunteers that we have that go down to the beach, that patrol the beach, the people that do the ocean rescue, are pretty upset and dejected that, our input has been totally ignored. But yet we're almost the people that are going to have to pick up the pieces.
the language that was silent.
Yeah, this sign used to be at Bastion Point in that around that significant cultural heritage site, and it was just discarded down there, so I picked it up and planning on taking it back there if the development starts.
Show our children it is time.